Have you seen it? No, it's like the worst show on television. Ladies and gentlemen, here to bestow one of the finest Calgary traditions to me right now, the one and only Paul Brandt. Paul, explain what's going to happen right now.
Well, Mike, as a Calgarian, actually a natural-born Calgarian, someone who's born here and has lived here for most of his life, it gives me great pleasure to honor you with the distinction of the white hat. The white hat carries a lot of tradition for Calgarians. It's a gesture of a thankfulness for our friendship, a willingness to accept you, even though you're from Edmonton, into our clan and our circle of trust. And so, against my better judgment, I give you this white hat to enjoy and to take care of.
Should I kneel? I can't go too far because I don't have a camera guy. I don't have a budget, but.
You know what? You don't need to make excuses. I understand. That's good. We'll give that to you, and just got to do the flick test. Make sure. Yeah, that's gonna work. Congratulations.
The power.
I dub the Sir Mike of the White Hat.
The absolute power.
It's actually shaking. Wow. You can let go of my hand now.
It's so beautiful.
Kind of creeping me out. This is.
Thanks, buddy. From a white hat to a white running jacket. I look like I should be selling cars out of my backyard.
Yeah, no, honest, buddy. The VIN plates are supposed to come off like that. It's a new feature.
Hey, it's Mike Maguire. Welcome to Mike on a Monday, episode number 76. Big thanks to Paul Brandt again for being a part of this week's episode. We had a lot of fun down there at the Calgary Stampede. And then back here at home in Edmonton. Big news regarding our fair. It's no longer going to be called Capital X. It's now going to be K-Days, which is inspired from Klondike Days, but now they're saying it's not going to be just Klondike Days, it's going to be just K-Days, and the K could stand for anything. So it could be like Kitten Days, or Kangaroo Days, or Kazoo Days, or Kimchi Days, the hot spicy sauce, or the old 80s wrestling manager. I hope you're enjoying this week's show. I did want to mention again, I am wearing my running gear because 2 weeks out of heart surgery, doing okay. I went back running with my team this past weekend, still running for Leukemia Lymphoma Society. It was a slow run, it was a long one, but it felt good to get back out there, and I'm confident that I can attack this thing in Montreal, the half marathon for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. If you follow this link right here, please make a donation. I am just about $1,000 away from my goal, and all the money goes to the society to help out people with blood cancer. Now, let's move forward to a great thing that happened at the former Capital X, now K-Days, and that was a visit with one of the all-time greats. If you're like me, about mid-30s or so, and you grew up in Canada, if I say to you the name Fred Penner, you know exactly just how big of a deal this interview was for me. Let's head back to Capital X, or K-Days, or whatever it is. Here. It's Mike Maguire live at Capital X here. Just been having a great time. And I'm sure this happens a lot, especially when you meet media people my age, Fred Penner, but I am absolutely giddy right now.
Mike, I understand totally. You are the generation that was nurtured on the sounds of this voice and guitar. Yeah, you're not alone. I mean, it's quite amazing. At the Family Fun Center, there were lots and lots of young people coming up, tears in their eyes. In fact, it was quite an emotional time. And when you connect that far back, to an earlier time of life, yeah, no, it's not unusual, but I'm very touched.
We're talking to Fred Penner. He's been playing all week Capital X. You're taking off right away, right?
This is it. Our flight leaves at 8:30. Chances are we'll be back someday, right, Amanda? Yeah,
he's already booking his next gig.
That's right. Awesome. I'm working on it. I'm working the crowd here.
Whether he raised you as a child or not, he's still a musician trying to get gigs. So that's good.
As long as the phone is still ringing, the R word is not part of my vocabulary.
And that's good. And that, of course, standing for retire. But it's just amazing. I heard that you're doing shows at colleges and stuff as well.
that word is spread. Yeah, for the last 5 years, I've been playing campuses, pub night from coast to coast, from Dalhousie to Victoria, and everything in between.
This isn't like Bob Saget or anything, right? Like you don't do a totally different show.
Good old Saget. What is he thinking? No, it's doing the stuff that I've always done, in tunes that I grew up with. Songs that I remember from my musical beginnings in the 60s, 70s, thrown in with the tunes like the Cat Came Back, which you may be hearing shortly. So it's songs that the audience remembers from their early days, thrown in with the other tunes, newer contemporary songs that I play with. So the music world.
All right, well, we can't have you here with your guitar without asking you to do a song. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be your mic stand here because it's a low-budget show. But
mic stand.
2, 3, 4.
So this is video on radio. You're messing with my brain.
This is going to be on an upcoming mic on a Monday, and it's happening live for everybody on Kids and Country here in Edmonton.
We'll get that microphone nearby.
This is the amazing Fred Penner, ladies and gentlemen.
The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Now old Mr. Johnson had troubles of his own. He had a yellow cat who wouldn't leave his home. He tried and he tried to give the cat away. He gave it to a man going far away, but the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Now I have to tell you something about this, Mike. This chord progression is E minor D C B7. E minor D C B7, and there's a number of songs that I've added to this tune because of the same progression, like this. Hit the road, cat, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, cat, don't you come back no more. And there was a little chaos as well. No time to get down 'cause I'm moving up. No time to get down 'cause I'm moving up. No time to get down 'cause I'm moving up. Ah, check out the cat in the bucket. That's cat, not crab. Cat bucket. The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Fred Penner. That was amazing, sir. Pleasure to meet you once again.
Pleasure for me as well. Thank you so much.